Ho, 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 ho. Ho, 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 ho. I have that. I have this. What I don't have, what I don't have is me arrows. Don't have me arrows. Got to get me arrows. What I don't have is me arrows. Got to get me arrows.
Oh, you need those.
Oh, need a little drinky. I need a little drinky too. Honey, are you eating the cheese? Eating the cheese and crackers. We ought to go downstairs, get a piece of that venison bologna and bring up the jalapeno cheddar. Oh,
I'll bring that one up then.
yeah. We need a jalapeno cheddar venison stick. Jalapeno cheddar. Who do we got on? Wait, we don't have any comments or any likes yet? Drink a little apple juice right there. Drinking a little apple juice out. Let's put these in there. Let's bring this down. Guys, it is freezing outside tonight. It is probably somewhere in the neighborhood of about 25 degrees. And we're going to get after it with the daggum trad bow. Let's see what happens. This is a green one. Got a couple of new knocks today. Why? Because we need a couple new knocks. Backwoods Bozo, what's up? How am I feeling? Hey, look, this isn't the first time I've drawn the bow backwoods. I have drawn it. This is the first time I'm going to shoot it. So let's see what happens. Right? Today's Sunday, so we are what about 8 days outside of surgery, and we're just going to see. We're going to see what happens. And I'll tell you what. For the first shot back after surgery, I'll take a double lunger. Greetings, beautiful souls from across the pond, but under the same sky. Squirrel Sniper, hey, thank you for dropping in and saying hello, and for your kind words. We appreciate anybody that's willing to build a community and help us out. Hey, Lisa. We're doing good. Hey, I was telling Backwoods that this is the first time I've shot the bow since the surgery. We are 8 days out of surgery, and we're feeling pretty good. I'll take that. Drain it. Drain it in a heart shot. Hey, thank you, country girl. I appreciate it. All of the love that you guys poured out when I found out I had to jump in there, have an emergency surgery, and get myself fixed up. Believe me, that was truly helpful. Like it was heartfelt, and it was awesome to have that type of support. It's not a great shot group, but it's yeah, we appreciate it. And Al appreciates it too, even though he's not on here to say so. It's been rough. He went out in the woods with me hunting yesterday, and he felt the true wrath of what I was going through because I am just not myself. And that knock didn't light. That's one that I just glued in because I thought it would light up. So we might only have 3 good knocks tonight. I thought I had a 4th or 5th one. I mean, I have other ones in there. But let me point out where that one's at. That one's right next to this green one. It's right here. So if you guys, I don't know if you can see it there, but we are solidly in the lungs with every one of those shots. And what I'm going to do here as I'm pulling these out is be very careful not to stress my stomach muscles because I don't want to end up with any more pain. I think we're through the pain. We don't, oh, you know what? That's the thing right there. I'm shooting 3 300 grains and 1 250 grain practice tip. That's what matters right there. And I didn't know that. How many folks we got on? We got 28. Summon the Chulu for me. I like that. Nice bow. Thank you. Rudy, thanks for giving your watch hours. Sure. Backwoods, how'd you do tonight? I just need to know how you did tonight. I'm gonna look real quick because I think I have enough 250s in here to swap them all out for 250s. Real quick, like, because I don't want to be away from the camera too much. Let's see, do I have a couple here to switch to 250s? Can I switch to the 250s? What do we got here? Oh, I got 3 of them laying right here. Oh, how perfect. 3 250s. Right here. We just got to unscrew them. And then we'll get them on that arrow. And we'll be good. I had no idea. I had no idea. I had no idea. I bought a bunch of nocks for my other Easton Legacy arrows today for the hunting bow. Did we lose anybody? No, I don't think so. Froze. It was 15. Oh my. And you only saw one doe. WP Missouri. Hey, look, I know it's been a while. I'm not sure if you're familiar with my situation, but I had an emergency surgery the other day, and I had my appendix taken out. You know, kind of routine stuff, just sort of unexpected, and everything went as planned. I think I'm 7 or 8 days outside of surgery. Yeah, Friday of last week. So this is the first day that I'm really feeling up to just jumping on the live, doing a little shooting. As you can see, we've upgraded the backwoods barbecue here with a couple of Christmas decorations. And every day I'm going to add a little bit to the Christmas spirit here. I think tomorrow I'm getting a giant Grinch. It's either tomorrow or the next day. I can't wait to put the giant Grinch out. The Void Star, hey, thank you. I'm doing well. Got a couple of battle scars, but other than that, we are doing well. I have no complaints. Oh. Now that we switched these out for the 250s, let's see where we're at. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I don't expect this arrow to light up. I don't know why, but I just put that knock on, and it doesn't seem to be doing its job. That's all right. It's right there by that other arrow. I'm sending big hugs and strength. Hey, I appreciate it. Al's the one that needs it because he had to carry the weight while I was laid up, right? He's been doing all the lives. He's been doing all the hunting. And then there's me just chilling out, relaxing on the couch. And as you can see, once we have all of the tips the same weight, we're going to drop them in there just like they were artillery rounds. But they're going to be in the same spot, super consistent. I'm telling you, trad bow, 4 arrows in something that big at 17, 18 yards. I don't know if you can ask for a whole lot more. Oh. So before I go down and pull those, let's look. Cowboy, hey, thank you. We had a great Thanksgiving. I hope you did the same. I hope everybody else has. Missouri, hey, whatever happened with the old custom striker longbow you had? I like that one. I'm still waiting on a part for that bow. Once I get that part, I blew it up. Somehow the knock came off the string because I was just shooting too much one night. Just drew the bow back, and I think I pinched it a little bit with my finger and the tab, and it just slid off just as I was letting go of the bow, and I cracked the riser. So I ordered a new riser. Wait time on that was like 16 weeks. So WP, we're coming back with that thing as soon as we get it in. I would recommend a recurve compound bow. Ooh. You know, they make some really good bows out there. I know that Tim Wells always shot a bow like that. I don't know what model it was, but you know, he's a legend in his own right. He has done some crazy stuff for the archery world. You know, tis great. All right. So, like I said, we got about 4 shots there. Well, exactly 4 shots in about a 2-inch group, all in the lungs. And I don't know what distance this is. I don't care. I'm just glad to be feeling good enough to come out and shoot. That's really all that matters to me. Ooh. Uh, and then, since it is frigid, because it's about 25 here, we're done up in some of the camo, right? Camo orange. Arrow stab. Let's do it. What I miss? He shoots an Onita Phoenix. I don't have an Onita Phoenix. What I'm shooting tonight, guys, I bought this bow at a local shop. It is an October Mountain Productions Adventure 2.0. This is my practice bow. As you can see there, it's only a 20-pound bow. This was a Boy Scout bow at one point, but I've gone over it a little bit. I've done a couple of things to it to make it mine. A lot of guys will use like a beaver fur or a beaver skin. This is just regular felt that I put on there. I'm using that as a rest. And then the silencers are just yarn. I made those myself. They're really effective, making it look good. Never shave your beard. It's amazing. Hey, Mac, I appreciate it, dude. I don't think I'm ever going to. And you know what? It goes so good with rabbit hair and blue eyes. I just can't do it. His beard is cool. Thanks, country girl. I appreciate it. A lot of love to all of you guys, man. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be doing this at whatever time it is in my backyard when it's 25 degrees outside. We'll just drop them in there. That's what we do. We'll drop them in there. Yeah, country girl. I saw. I think I took a look at one of the profile pictures you have there for your channel. You do have some blue eyes. We'll drop them in there. I hit my nose a little bit on that one. The Void Star, Hazel Eyes. Man, that's a different world right there. I think you should, the Void Star should be the villain star if you have hazel eyes. Hazel eyes are for the villains. I'm just joking. Just joking. Perfect. Drop them in there. Brr, Rabbit says. Absolutely, guys. Hey, listen, it's my first live back. I haven't been able to help Al out as much as I'd like to. So if you guys could help me help Al by double clicking the just bam, 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 give us some likes. That'll help us on our journey. Want some fun, big boy? No, I don't. Nah, I'm not big. Am I big? I'm kind of a little guy. That was rude. Hey, all. I like the hat. I have one similar, but it's red and black, buffalo plaid. Look, man, everybody in Pennsylvania wears the red and black buffalo plaid to go hunting in if they're like the traditional guys. I love it. I think it's fantastic. They have the whole suits and everything. I don't even know where they buy them anymore. What's the weight of the bow? I'm shooting a 20-pound practice bow because I'm recovering from surgery. I'm 7 days out from a pretty crazy appendix surgery, and stomach muscles are doing well enough to shoot a 20-pound bow. What'd you see hunting? Yesterday, I saw about 35 deer total in the woods. I probably saw 70 deer total for the day, like 30 of them in the morning before I even got to the woods. There's the arrow that doesn't light up. And at last light, I had 2 bucks closer than me and the target, like 8 or 9 yards away, probably. The second one, the smaller one, he wasn't big. He was probably a legal Pennsylvania buck. I never put the binos on him, but I do have some good zoomed in footage from the camera. But I've been hunting on the ground because I can't get, like, I don't feel super comfortable trying to get up in a saddle right now with my stomach muscles the way they are. So it was tough for me to like move. So I didn't want to, you know, pull the binos out of the harness. I just wanted to move the camera a little bit and do what I had to do to get it on film. The first one, he was a significantly bigger buck. Do I believe in ghosts? No. How far are we shooting? I think that's about 16 or 17 yards. Don't overdo it and hurt yourself. I won't. Dave, I won't do it. But hey, Dave, it's nice to see that you're jumping on. I appreciate it. Sup, I got a Marlin 70 pound, or a Martin 70 pound. Got a big buck this year. That is awesome, big buck killer. What spine arrows? With a 20-pound bow, I'm using a 600 spine arrows. These are, let's see if we can get it on the film here. These are the Easton Legacies. It's wearing off a little bit. But yeah, they are 600 spine. I don't know where it's at on here. And I don't know what they are. I think they're 8.1 or 7.9 grains per inch. Let's look at this other one. Let's look at one that's not so chewed up. And these are 5mm, so I really like them a lot. No, they're 7.1 grains per inch, and they're the 5mm carbons. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's hard to get the light right out here. Try getting a headshot. We'll do a headshot in a little while. Boop, boop, boop. And then John says, hey, glad you're recovering quickly. Also, if you're interested, Johnson Woolen Mills of Vermont is the place to get all the wool plaid clothes. John, hey, look, I appreciate you you throwing that in the chat. I'm definitely gonna I'm gonna take a look. Al was super excited. He harvested his first traditional buck with a recurve this year. He was all done out in plaid. Like, you can see the pictures and stuff on the website. You could, like, if you you jump out there on the YouTube channel, you can see the video and everything. It was just, he was super impressed, man. 600 spine seems to be flying pretty good out of that bow. It does. I think if I had a 700 spine arrow and was able to drop the tip weight a little bit, it would fly even better, and I'd be able to shoot a lot further. Backwoods Bozo, you got 42 subs. Hey, listen, if there's anybody out there that's interested in helping another person jump, you know, into the realm of live streaming, if you guys can go check out Backwoods Bozo, if you could get him 8 subs tonight, that would be fantastic, because then he'll be able to go live. Robert, I'm doing all right. Like I said earlier, 7 or 8 days out of surgery. Everything feels good. Should be another week or two till I'm back to like full strength. But we're doing all right. We're doing all right. This arrow it's not going to light up, so don't be mad. Right there above that other one. Do I have cute toes? My feet are actually, for a guy's feet, I mean, I don't want to brag about them because that sounds self-centered, but my feet are fantastic. They are absolutely fantastic. You can ask my wife, she'll tell you. My feet are so good looking, my wife even rubs them sometimes. That's how good looking they are. Hey, what up, James Pittman? Oh, yeah. The Void Star, you have 24 subs? Well, look, we're a whole lot further than 48 there. But I'll give you the shout out either way. Hopefully you guys can check out the Void Stars YouTube channel as well. And if you can get that monster to 50 subs, they'll be able to go live as well. Robert, I can't do nothing for 9 subs, bro. What I would suggest doing is posting all of the short videos that you can and just do your best at it. And then when you get to 40, let me know. We'll get you 10 more. Promise. But hey, man, if you're out here and you see that Robert only has 9 subs, get over there and sub to his channel. Give it up. You got to give it up to Robert. You guys see what I'm working with here? I got Christmas lights around a deer. It's ridiculous. Rabbit, right now, we don't have a bank account. We didn't have the way Al and I set this up. We want this to be a partnership. So over the last couple days, we set up an LLC, but YouTube removed us from the partnership program because we didn't have a bank account set up. Hopefully, I'll get to that tomorrow. We haven't been able to get together to open up a joint bank account for the LLC. That's why. But hold on, like we'll be there. We'll be there. For us, this isn't about like it's not a money grab thing. This is like this is a lifelong dream to be able to go out there, be part of the YouTube partnership program, take part in the AdSense, and maybe generate enough income to, hunt another state next year, or buy licenses for elk hunting in Pennsylvania, or just something cool. Ugh. But that's where we're at. So maybe tomorrow. I think I'm going to buy some more Christmas lights. I went live at work the other day while I was welding and had no views. Cowboy, that's terrible. In the beginning, I can tell you about our journey, right? And this is, again, it's different for everybody. But Al and I struggled in the beginning on live. And one day I came outside and I fired up my TikTok and I started shooting the bow on TikTok. And immediately it went wild. So I was like, wait, hold on. We got to try this on YouTube. And I think for the first hour on TikTok, I had about 6,500 people total jump on the live. So what I did is I went back to the drawing board. We fired up the YouTube and we went live on YouTube the next day. And we had about maybe 2,000 people over an hour. And then we just doubled down on it because it was working. And it got really good really fast. We are. Tomorrow night, Backwoods Bozo, I'm going to have like a 6-foot. Should I tell everybody now? Or is it going to ruin the fun? I'm going to have a 6-foot Grinch out here tomorrow. One of those blow-up Grinches. And then I'm going to put some lights back on the fence. We're going to try to, like every day, we're going to add to this up until Christmas. Oh, Alice is like, tell us, please tell us. But yeah, we're committed to the Christmas theme here for the next 24 days. We are committed. I might actually get a snow machine. The only way to make it colder out here is if I had about 3 feet of snow. Ooh, that's my first bad shot. Wait, I'm a freak. You said blow up Grinch? And I'm thinking, oh, come on. What's wrong with you? Yo, you're crazy, man. I love it. And that's the one that doesn't light up. It doesn't light up. Guys, you got to smash the like button. We got 36 people on and only 13 likes. That's not going to do it. That's orange juice for the way. By the way, it's for my stomach. It's for my stomach. It's for my stomach, so I don't die. Like, subscribe, and share. Well, you don't have to share it. Just like it. If you like it, it just drives the algorithm wild. Drives it wild. If I fall right here, there's a good chance I won't get up because I won't be able to. And then I'll freeze to death tonight because it's going to be like 14 degrees. So look at that. That's my first shot outside of the insert right here. This one. That would be bad. That's going to be, it's going to be in the back portion of the shoulder. Now it is it's kind of thin back there, but I wouldn't want to put a trad arrow through one. I don't want to see what that's like. I have enough trouble, right? You can double lung shoot deer with a compound and still have trouble finding them. That's just the way they are. They're tough. They are tough. What type of arrow? Hey, look, we're using the Easton Legacies. These are probably, this is just opinion stuff, right? These are 600 spine, 5mm arrows. On the front of that, we've got a 250 grain tip. And then we've also got, that's a 75 grain insert there. So there's a lot of weight up front. That's what drives these arrows to fly as good as they fly. Now, if you're going to go to a 45-pound bow at 28-inch draw, I recommend a 500 spine and maybe even a 400 spine, depending on how heavy your FOC is. We'll just put them in there. What type of arrows? What if I do that? Is that better? Is that better? Guys, we shoot a 3-under style. And we shoot with a tab. And I have to put this hand in my pocket a lot because it's cold as out here. But we shoot a 3-under style. And what I like to do is I like to take my cock vane, right? I like to put that right here. And I take my thumb and I put it underneath my chin here. And then I look down the string, down the arrow to get my right left. And then my tip on distance here, what I'm doing is I'm putting the tip of that arrow right where the front leg comes up and meets the belly. And then we are gently releasing as we pull back. That's the way to get her done here with the trad stuff. A lot of guys they shoot with a cant. And they say archer's paradox and all that stuff. Well, the cant doesn't remove the idea of archer's paradox, right? Archer's paradox is how that arrow moves around the rest or around the bow here. Most of our modern bows have a cutout with a shelf so that the string is in line. We don't have to shoot with a cant to try to avoid archer's paradox with a lot of these bows. This one's really done nice. So I shoot with a vertical style so I can look straight down that arrow to line it with the string, put it in there, and then drop the arrow in. Greetings from Egypt. Hey, I appreciate it. 14 degrees, you said. That's colder than a witch's you-know-what. I know, John. It's not 14. It's probably 25, 24. I don't know. I have to ask Alexa. And then Backwoods Bozo says, I'm holding my Chihuahua, and he's sleeping on my shoulder. That's awesome, dude. Alice, I went out yesterday with Al for a little bit, but I didn't go rifle hunting. I went flintlock muzzleloader hunting. But we saw a lot of deer. I had deer at 8 yards last night, 9 yards at last light, quarter till quitting time. But the bad news is they were all bucks, all of them. But I probably saw 35 deer in the woods yesterday. A lot of deer early in the morning, moving, running. Um, Hard to shoot at them running without a scoped rifle, and I didn't take any shots. So that's how my first day of rifle went. Al saw a bunch of deer. He had a couple of does move in on him, like 150 yards away. So I think, his confidence level in a muzzleloader isn't quite as good as mine. He's never killed a deer with a rifle. He's only ever shot deer with the bow. So if he didn't feel comfortable taking a 150-yard shot with a muzzleloader, I'm fine with that. Good on him for realizing what his limits are and exercising patience. And to be honest with you, neither one of us need to kill any more deer. Both of us have shot 4 deer this year, and some slammer bucks. So, Bullseye Ben says, "What up, y'all? We're just freezing to death, Ben. That's what we're doing." Sorry, I'm playing Black Ops 6. Yeah, my kid wanted me to play Call of Duty with him tonight. PA Outdoors Couple Channel. Cheers. Hey, I got to check that channel out. That sounds fun. PA Outdoors Couple. I need my wife to be an outdoor couple. Yeah. But yeah, we'll check that out with a lot of love there, buddy. I'll tell you what. Thanks, PA. Hey, guys, make sure you smash the like button. You got to double tap that screen. It's free. Doesn't cost you a dime. I'm going to sip on my doctor recommended apple juice for my, my thingy. Might be whiskey. And I might be out. Time to refill. Time to refill. Anyway, it's a Sunday night. It's freezing cold. No problem. Thank you. We have a good time adventuring. Hey, do you guys get out and drive around in the Jeeps at all? Because we got a couple of Yeeps here that we want to get out on some trails. That's high. Hello, Malaysia. Empty cups are bad. Yeah, look, let me tell you. Let me tell you. Let me see. Can I sub to your channel from here? No, I can't. I'm going to have to come back later. PA Outdoor Couple. You're going to have to do that. I can't sub from here. That's better. Why was I so high the last time? We are subbed. Hey, thanks, Pain Train. That's Al on the other side. I got bad news for you. Like, I know everybody felt really bad because I had surgery, right? Like, here, I got to show you guys this. Am I allowed to show you? Look, if you don't like stuff, don't look. If you don't like, if you're squeamish, don't look. But that's one of the holes they put in me. I got another one over here, another one down here. But I got bad news. Al and his whole family's sick right now. He's just like, they're just sick as dogs. I guess the wifey got sick, and then the kid got sick, and now he's sick. Al, look at that. That's horrible. I shot high. That's my worst shot of the night. Man, I've only had 2 outside of the insert. One was a high shoulder, and then one was that. I don't know what's going on. It's getting cold, but it shouldn't be an excuse. But we'll heart shoot him like that, though. We'll do it. Backwoods. I don't know. How many are you still on? Did you get to 50 subs yet? Guys, remember, you got to sub to Backwoods. It's in the spine. Thanks, Alice. Al's going to pull through. He's a trooper. He's probably one of the toughest guys I know. Where you at? Did you get any? Did you get any Backwoods? Coastal Kosh, hey, what's up? That sounded expensive. For a second, I thought that knock was going to stay lit, but it didn't. It turned red and then shut off. Where we at on the chat? Why doesn't the deer move? We put a frame around him. It's actually, there's a vortex there where he's kind of stuck in that frame. He's pinned between the boughs there and the icicles and the wreaths. He's not allowed to go anywhere. I told him not to. David, it's not fake. It's real. Ja, 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 ja. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, oh man, it is cold. It is cold. Oh, you know what? This one, Al, it's in the insert. I mean, it's right on the edge of the insert, but it's in there. And then these three are all together. Like I could pull them all out at one time. I'm not going to because that'll hurt my belly. But did I hit a knock? I hope not. I can't deal with $35 for 3 knocks, and all we do is break them and wear them out. It's ridiculous. I can get 3 good arrows for $35. I get 4 good arrows for that much. What I did do is I switched. I was running the S's in these, and they're a 0.203 inside diameter. I don't know which ones these are, but these are 0.20 or 0.204 inside diameter, and they don't come out. They're perfect. But it's recommended you shoot the 0.203s. I don't know why. Yeah, Bullseye's still here. You're dying in COD. That's not good. Not good. Sawyer, Al's never shot a deer with a rifle ever. So yesterday when we went out, we took a bunch of black powder flintlocks, like PA legal flintlock rifles, not inline muzzle loaders or something like that. And that's what we used for rifle. We like to do it like we're just a little different. We like to do it the hard way. I don't have the right equipment right now to do a live stream, even if I hit 50. Backwoods, you can do a live stream about anything. You can bake cookies in your kitchen. All you need is something to put the phone on and do it. Or you can have somebody hold it for you. Cowboy says, hope you feel better, Al. Guys, we need some more likes. That's what we need. We need more likes. Seems like every time Al jumps on, he's got 400 people on. When Tony jumps on, freezing his butt off, he gets 100. We need more likes. We need more likes. We need 50 more likes. But you guys are crazy in the chat, I'll tell you that. I appreciate it a lot. I can tell you, I have not shot enough because my fingers are actually sore. Is Al going to bed? Oh, man. Al's leaving us. Al's the legend. He's the reason the channel is so daggum good. Bye. All right, Alice, you have a good one. We appreciate it. Two arrows in the same hole. That's what I'm talking about. Guys, I'm only doing like another 10 or 15 minutes. I'm freezing to death. I'm freezing to death. Boom. It's in there. It's in there. I'm freezing to death. I'm freezing to death. Yeah, my finger is frozen. My finger is frozen. Yeah. It's daggum 20 degrees out. All right, they're all in the insert. That's good. I'll take it. This one's a little far forward. It's probably just below the shoulder right there in the front leg. The rest of them are right on the back edge. I'm having trouble even pulling them out of there. That's how beat up I am. Oh. Gotta be good here. Gotta be good. Yeah. Gotta be good. All right, guys, we need some more likes. We're in Northern Columbia County. All right, we're in Lebanon County. And hey, thanks. I love this hat. I love rabbit fur. And it probably needs, like, I probably need a little hairspray on it, but it looks good. Yeah, double tap the screen, Alice says. Not at night, dude. What do you mean not at night? LOL, I only like for words we're not going to say, so get going. Trouble. Listen, man. When the girls shoot the recurve, you could do all that stuff. I'm not doing that. I have one like that. Trouble's like, oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm a little short on the cup. I have a short cup. Wait, that's not right. What I meant to say is my cup's empty, so give me a second. Give me a second. I have some warming juice in here. Wow, that thing feels frozen in my hand. Absolutely frozen. Hey, honey. Everybody's requesting that the girls shoot the bow live in the cold in bikinis. Do you think you'd do that, you and Sam, maybe? Like, I'll pay you a lot of money if you do it.
Let me have some couple shots.
Couple shots? You want to do a cold plunge in the bikini and then jump on the live and shoot the bow?
Wait, the cold plunge? I haven't done that in a while.
Yeah, we haven't done the cold plunge in a while.
Oh, God. Not a
Oh, no. What do you think? Are you down?
I'd rather do it when it's snowing. That'd be more fun.
You want to do it in a bikini while it's snowing? Is that what? Did I hear that?
Wait, Dad.
Bet. What?
No, Dad. Do you know the ice there?
Yeah, there's ice out here.
Wait, is there ice in the tub?
Yeah, it's 20 degrees out here. There's ice everywhere. All right, I'll be back in a little bit. Yeah, you want to break it out of there, huh? Yeah. All right, so here's the deal. The wife says next time it snows, she'll shoot in the bikinis. Trouble. I like it. Tony, I don't have a phone. How are you on? You're on a computer? Bullseye's like, I can't. I'm dying. I'm telling you, look, between Sam and my wife, they'll do it. They're nuts. They're crazier than I am. So they'll do it. And Sam's actually a really good shot. Tiff just started shooting the bow here a couple, I don't know, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, she shot it. But Sam used to shoot a lot, and she's pretty good. Lando, it's covered up right now, and I got stuff on it, so there's no ice in there now. Aw, we'll look at it tomorrow in the morning. You want to get it set up tomorrow? You want to do the cold? I can't unless Mom comes out and helps me pick it up. All right, we're going to look in here. We're going to look in the cold tub and see if there's any ice in there. All right, don't spill my drink, but we got to lift straight up. Got to lift straight up.
Dad.
Back. No, back. Yeah, there's no ice, buddy. Oh, no, it is ice. Look.
Let me see.
You want to touch it?
Touchy.
All right, move your hand. We're coming down.
He said, "Give me."
Just don't, whatever you do, don't put that in your mouth, dude.
Why would it be gross?
Well, that water in there is for who knows how long. Just throw it in the ground and get out of here. All right, tomorrow, apparently, me and the kid, we're doing the cold plunge. So maybe I'll do that live. Anybody want to watch me jump in a cold tub and then shoot the bow when it's 17 degrees out? If you do, double tap. Rabbit's like, ah, yummy. I'd do the cold plunge, but I don't have the nips for it. Bullseye. Once you do it, it's addicting. It's ridiculous how awesome it feels once you get out. And if you want to know how tough you are, that thing will tell you exactly how hard you are. Like, there will be no doubt at the end of it. You'll be like, all right, I'm just a sissy pants. I got to put a new worm on this bow tomorrow. It's not working quite as well as we need it to. There is. It keeps sliding up. At least we know your appendix won't burst. Well, that's, yeah, I mean, trouble to be honest, I don't have an appendix anymore, so it don't matter. It doesn't matter. Coastal, hey, good night. Thanks for jumping on the live. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. Dropped him. Yeah, you saw that. I shot the other buck. Shot him right in the killer. Right in there. Right, put it right in there. All right. This one ain't gonna light up, so it don't matter. I could shoot it in the leg, it wouldn't matter. Just a little apple juice. Bullseye. I wish you had a place close by to hunt at too, because I want to see you get out there with that PSE. Phase compound bows any good? I don't know. Coastal, I have no experience on phase compound bows. Give me between today and tomorrow to look it up, and then I'll tell you what my thoughts are, and then I'll jump on the live tomorrow. If you jump on the live, same time, same bat channel, I'll tell you what I think of the phase compound bows. Let me do some research though. That PSE that Ben has, that's an older bow, like, and it's solid. I shot PSEs for pretty much my whole life up until 2019. I shot that big buck on a scrape. So in 2022, like in the middle of October in 2022, I bought a new bow. 2022? Yeah, it had to be 22 because that big 8-point I shot up on a pain train was in 2022. And I bought that bow a couple days before. And that was the second deer that I shot with that Matthews. Wow. I've shot a lot of deer with that Matthews because I finished out the season in 22 with that Matthews. I shot 2 deer before the buck. I shot another deer with the Matthews late season. So I shot 3 in 22, 4 or 5 in 23, and then 4 now. Yeah, we're at like 13 or 14 deer with that Matthews, and I've only been hunting with it 2.5 years. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And a lot of big bucks. A lot of big bucks have taken an arrow from that bow. A lot. But before that, all I shot was PSE. That's it. And now we're just shooting a lot of recurve. I don't know why. It's just natural progression, I guess. We have jumped onto a, I don't know, an adult arrow setup. That's what you want to call it. Crazy people adult setup, but that's what we're doing. All right. So what did I miss? I haven't got to go out yet. Chance, that's terrible. We need to see you kill another deer. Yeah, I was gonna go out tomorrow, but closest place is an hour drive, and yeah, I feel that. Bentley, yes, we go hunting a lot. Yeah, it's a used bow from Vernetti. Yep, and you say it's grouping awesome. Trouble, I kind of agree with you. I think that the tech is probably about as far as it's going to go, right? I mean, they have carbon fiber bows if you want to spend a lot of money. But I can tell you from going from a really good, like I shoot a V3X, it's a really good bow, and then jumping back in time to the stick and string, The only thing that you gain is speed. Like as far as accuracy, if you have these bows set up the way they need to be set up, you could be just as accurate. Not as far because you don't have the speed. Um, but I'm telling you, these modern bows today, yeah, I don't know how much further they can go. I don't know how much better they can get. They're already so daggum good, it's unreal. But Al stepped back in time. He shot 4 deer with the recurve, including that really nice buck up on the pain train. I don't know if there's a better feeling in the world than that for a season. It's hard to beat. What do I think about hunting, or what do I think about now hunting? Clarify that for me. My hunting ends in 4 days. Backwoods bozo, you got to get out there and get something. Yeah, Trouble, and I appreciate that comment because that means a lot. Like I don't know if people understand just how hard it is. Do you need that tech? No, you don't, but it surely makes everything a lot easier. Al and I have put hundreds of hours combined into shooting the trad bows. You guys see the lives. I mean, we probably have 100 lives where we shot for over an hour or two. Uh, yeah, you don't need the technology. But if you don't have the technology, you're going to have to do a lot of work. Have I shot a buck yet this year? Yes, I've shot 2 bucks this year. If you jump on the YouTube channel, you can see the first one I shot was on the 16th of September down in Maryland. It's a 137 something inch monster 11 point, and then I shot a really big 125 plus inch buck in Pennsylvania. Yeah, hundreds of hours and only 1 tire. That's it. But what comes along with that, though, not only do we do the hundreds of hours, but we've brought all that content to the YouTube channel via the live, via the videos. We have amassed, damn, we're working on 9,000 subscribers, right? We literally had 200 subscribers when we started to do the traditional bow stuff in like July. That's what we had. So basically all of our subs have been from the live content, traditional bow stuff, and we've carved out a niche for ourselves on the YouTube. And then he's killed 4 deer. I've shot 2. I did not recover either one. One is self-explanatory. The deer ducked really bad and moved forward, and the shot was bad. The other one was a double lung shot. We just didn't have a blood trail to find that deer. It's cold out. I don't know if you guys, even when I blow it that way, because the light's behind me. What calls do I use? There's a couple different calls that I use. Why are you orange? Hey, Mike, the reason I'm in orange is because if I bow hunt in Maryland or Pennsylvania right now, I got to wear the orange anyway. So I'm just shooting like I'd hunt. It's rifle season, and you still have a requirement to wear the orange. So that's why we're doing it. And then, Mike, as far as calls, I have a Quaker Boy grunt tube. I don't know what the name of the grunt tube is, but it's a really deep grunt tube. And then I use an extinguisher. And the extinguisher is for the doe bleats, the fawn bleats, and for the grunts. Gives you a nice soft tone to it. But the Quaker Boy is that big, raspy, like mature, old, angry buck. And I like to use that one when I rattle. Rattling is another thing that I think a lot of people are afraid to do it because of what they've heard or seen on the internet. They think that, rattling is going to scare more deer than it brings in. But honestly, over the last 3 years, I've had a ton of success rattling in bucks in highly pressured areas in Pennsylvania. Technique is very important. It's got to sound legitimate for them. And then the other thing that goes a long way, not only does it has to sound real and legitimate, you have to have the wind in your favor, and you've got to be in a position where that deer cannot get downwind of you to smell you. Uh, I'm going to produce a couple of videos here of our rut hunting film that we've gotten this year, and I'm going to go into calling, rattling, and how to do it. And we're going to try to get that stuff ready for, prior to next year's rut. And it's going to be packaged in such a way that you can actually break it down and learn something from it. But with the calling, if there's any chance that a buck, even a 2.5-year-old or a 3.5-year-old buck, if he has the ability to get downwind of you, like I have videos where I can see a deer working an edge, chasing a doe, loses the doe, do a little rattle, do a couple grunts, and then he comes in. And as he comes in, he realizes there's nothing there. He can see. So then he wants to go all the way out around. And I think that's a 2.5-year-old deer acting like a very mature deer, because he's already learned. He's already kind of schooled. He's been taught. And once they're educated, there's no fooling them. So how do you get around that? Well, in that situation, I was lazy. I got up late. I wanted to take the decoy with me, and I totally forgot to grab it before I left the house. But if I would have had the decoy in that scenario at the base of the tree, that deer would have came in right to the base of the tree and just tore that decoy to pieces. Facts. But since he couldn't see a deer there, he's like, uh-oh, I'm out. Elliot says his friend's hunting a 200-inch deer. I don't know if it's going to be the Iowa state record. I hope so. Yeah, if it's typical, it probably will be. Do I hunt doves with a longbow? No. I am cold. What else? Be right back. Have to take my dog out. Well, thanks. 30 likes. Yeah, that's it. How do we only have 30 likes? Chance, that's all I use is sheds to rattle. And they don't sound tangy. Here, give me 1 second. You want them to sound tangy like a natural antler. You're gonna have to want them. You're gonna want them to sound tangy like a natural antler. I'm gonna show you two types. I'm gonna show you big boy antlers. You know what? I don't have the other set here because Alfred has them. So I'm gonna show you this set.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Is everything just fine?
Yeah, I'll be in a minute. And then we're gonna do something crazy. I got some videos up on the channel with this exact set of horns. This is probably off of the brow tines are pretty big on this deer. It's probably 125-inch 8-point. It's got a little point busted off back here. And these laid there, I think I found these in February or March. You can see they're kind of white. They're a little bleached, but not bad. But just listen to this sound. You can get that deep sound by banging around on just the main beams. And then you can get that tangy sound of a longer tine. You want to be able to just kind of, and it doesn't have to be crazy, that's it. And then that's your sequence, it's done. But when you release them, slide them apart. Make it authentic, like this. That's not authentic. Does that sound like two bucks fighting? No, there's pauses and pushes. You got to get authentic with it. This doesn't even sound real. And now I drop one of those down in there. That's great. It's awesome. I'm going to have to crawl in there with my appendix all busted out. Hi. There's 2 bucks back there. I'm going to whack them both. Watch this. Did you see him come in? I would not be surprised if a giant buck ran through here because my neighbor shot one down here less than 90 yards from the house last year. And he's got some trail cam pictures of some big ones. Bullseye in Pennsylvania, anytime that the rifle season is in, it doesn't matter what equipment you're using. It is rifle season. You have to wear the orange. Same with Maryland. But if it's bow season, no, you don't have to. That's bad. I think well, it's not bad, but it's not great. It's a little too far left. Not where I want to be. I think I'm pushing on my hat a little bit. That's better. I don't know if it's the hat or the microphone, but I'm pushing on one of them. Yeah, even in the archery only areas, it's still a requirement to wear the orange. So we hunt Maryland a lot, Pretty Boy Reservoir. It is archery only. And during the hunting season, during the rifle season, I have to wear the orange. Could be different in your state. I don't know what your state regulations are. Did Bomad jump on? Yo, that's pretty cool. Love the lights. Yeah, you know what we're going to do? We're going to put PTO back there on the fence. And then tomorrow night, I got a big, like, 8-foot Grinch that I'm going to light up and put down there. Yeah, Ohio, I think, is the same. Pennsylvania, Ohio laws are pretty similar. They're not worried about. And look, guys, before I even go down there, I was dressed just like this, standing on the ground up against a tree. Last night, I had 2 bucks at 8 yards. I didn't upload a video yet because I don't know what I'm going to do with it. It's probably going to end up being B-reel at some point. But I had one real, like a mature buck and a smaller buck, 8 yards from me, 20 minutes before last light, wearing this. They don't see it. You can believe whatever you want. I'm telling you from my experience, I've had more interactions on the ground wearing orange at close range than I've had on the ground not wearing orange at close range. Why? Because the only time I'm really on the ground is like orange in rifle season. Do I have a lot of close interactions when I'm in a tree wearing camo? Sure, but I'm 30 feet in a tree. They don't see this stuff like we do, guys. They just don't. The second that you move your arm to look at binos or do this, yeah, they'll see that in a heartbeat and be gone. Oh, deer are colorblind. I don't know if they're colorblind. I don't know what I think they just have different rods and stuff. But yeah, I don't believe all the people that say deer can see this. They just don't want to have to wear it. And it doesn't matter. I think the camo orange helps break it up. Like it just like I'm not a blob of just one color. And again, I was in a blowdown yesterday, but I had deer, like I said, under 10 yards from me. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Trouble. It doesn't, like, camo doesn't matter. Yeah, Dave, like I said, I don't think it makes much of a difference at all. I do the camo because this is one of my favorite brands to just, I love it. I love the fit. I love the finish of it. Same with King's Camo. This is it's a super warm jacket, and it fits my arm length and everything really well. So that's why I do that. And then here's another brand that I like. You guys can see that, but that's just because it's got rabbit fur. But anyway, Morgan, I don't hunt from the ground with the bow too much. There are certain scenarios where I end up in a position that I need to, but yeah, birds see all kinds of stuff. Yeah, Bill, I'm at it because I gotta be. Look, I built that all today, so I can come out and shoot the bow. But anyway, guys, I've been on over an hour. It's been fun. It's freezing out here. I've got to go in and get warmed up. And then I'm gonna hang out with the kid a little bit, dude. Play some Call of Duty or something. You know? And then yeah, my wife's texting me about helping with the axolotl tank. So I'm gonna go do that. But you guys have fun. It's been great. I appreciate everybody. Thank you.